other angels and they say, hey, something's going on, man. Something really cool is happening. Light's happening or something. The angels start to gather. Somebody go check out what's going on. I think somebody's waking up. Allah's smiling about something. And the angels start to gather and they come to the earth and they come into your house right now, my brothers and sisters. And they're looking at you and they're saying, oh, these guys are crying. These guys are waking up. Oh man, angels are descending from the light, from the highest level of the heavens. They're descending all around you. Angels of the blue ray from Michael's legions. They're descending all around you now. They're saying, oh my God, it's true. Allah's smiling. It's happening right now. They're waking up, my brothers and sisters. They're waking up. Wow. That's a doozy of a message. What we are saying is that there are now, here on this earth, from every race and every culture and every tongue, those who know the truth of their people, who followed the wisdom of their ancestors, who are masters of the blue ray. They are speaking the word and they are telling you. You will recognize them because they share the same message. It is a message from the heart. They remind you that there is only one God. They tell you of the beauty of the angels. They warn you of the dark and the others. They remind you of the blue beauties of the inner and higher realms. They teach you of the ascended masters and prophets who love the Lord. They teach you of the holiness of the spoken word. And they remind you of the afterlife for those of light and oneness, and warn you of the dark, of the deception for those who reject, of never-ending torment. And they remind you of the pattern of the divine will of your Lord Most High, and those who are masters of the blue ray, who are here amongst you now, are those who you should be seeking out from this earth, who are destined to teach you the truth and give you the message. And oh, my brothers and sisters, if you are hearing this message, then I've got news for you. I just activated you. And you can feel the vibration running through you right now, because I have taught you so much of the things that you love, that when someone tells it to you,
Greetings, beloved. This is Tony. Hope you can hear the crickets and the frogs. They sing me to sleep every night. I just want to show a few things that God created. God created difference. And this is the child. Now I'm going to tell you men empower themselves. Men empower themselves with paper and ink. Paper and ink, black and white. You see, they create words. Words that disempower you. All men are created equal. So how does a man empower himself and disempower another with words? Corpses that empower. Now think about this. A corporation is a non-living entity, but it invests power in some people, and it disempowers the majority. And they do it with words. Okay? And I'm going to tell you words is magic spelling. I mean, think about it. They empower themselves with words. That's a spell. It's like witchcraft. Okay, and it's a crafting of words. And they do this with labels. Okay? Or A, B, okay, else, okay, and they do it, and this is what's very amazing. This is, I want to start here. The L aware, that means unaware. Unaware, okay, and it's a D-L, which means actually a half of a God, because a whole God is this, and the D is half of that. You see, if I draw the line and divided it, you see, and that's magic. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how some of this is amazing. We live in a world where we're taught 1 divided by 1 equals 2. And that's a lie. Okay, it's 1 divided by 1 equals 0.5, 0.5. 5 fingers, 5 fingers. Okay? Alright, so now, but when you understand this, this is even symbolized like this. Do that right? No, I didn't do that right. It's 2 stars. It's a, I'm not doing my stars very well. 1, and then like a upside down star, sort of the other one. Okay, so it's 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, but only when the 2 stars, when you take 2 stars and you put them together, you get 7. Okay? But what they do, they use corporations out of Delaware. Okay? This is where these beings are created, apparently. Okay? And it's a non-existing being that empowers other beings with power to rule you. Okay? And rule is R-U-L, or U-L, Ruel. Don't break the Ruel. You see, and it's really a question in a way. It's a question. Okay, but people submit to these non-existent beings. Okay, I mean, can you bring him in here? Can he breathe? Does he breathe? No, he does not breathe. Okay, does he speak? No, he does not speak, because they put symbols in paper and ink together in a way that is like a magic spell, okay? It deludes you into submitting to an authority. Okay, and they do it with your corp, which is the ID, half of the circle. You see, it's an I divide. Are you L? Okay, so they create a corporate ID that paper and ink rules. Okay? And in that, they own you. If you believe it. Greetings, beloved. Be at peace. Be at one. Be at one. I'm going to tell you a dream. And the dream started a piece of paper. It was white. I guess it was paper. It was white. And I had a pen, and I was being shown how to write my name. And I was being told by someone, I couldn't see them, but they were like at my shoulders. And they were telling me my name and telling me how to write my name. And that was how you write my name. And I can tell you the translation to the name that I was given was cupbearer of God. And I'm going to tell you this word, God, there's like a meaning within it, okay? G is 7, okay? And I'm going to show you G. G. Okay? O is part of my name, okay? And O is 1. It is whole. It is one unit, okay? And it is equal in all directions from the center, okay? So in the name of this word, I'm not going to call it a name, but it's a word used to define. Okay, define. All right, the O is wholeness, it's oneness. The D is half, my pen's going out, half of that. Okay, it's half of the circle. Oh, that's a gray metallic, that ain't gonna work. Clip this, edit this out, please. Okay, let's see. You see half of the circle. And it's like the right half. Okay, but there is this half. Okay? So it's like here. And, you know. And here is half. All right, so these are symbols. Letters and numbers are symbols. Okay? But they're also magic. Okay, they convey like telepathy or understanding but people really don't understand what these shapes and symbols. I'm going to show you the G, which is 7. It's also like a circle in progress. You see, and the original G has the little square on it, so what that's really telling you is circles and squares, okay, and the differences. You see, God is difference. But you've been taught the knowledge of good and evil. Difference. Did I not say ye are gods? You see, but it's, you've been taught difference. And in the knowledge of good and evil, one is good, so the other must be evil. Okay, and what it does is they are labels that appeal to the ego. The ego, which is the I, D, sort of the I divide. You see, the divide is being separate. That's the ID. The ID, okay, and it's kind of like, okay, if I go back to my name, all right, what this means is one within the whole, one, you see, but the ID or the ego is somewhat opposite. You see, it's outside. It's not one with. It is difference. You see? And then in this is sort of a fence. This is why there's a gate in heaven. A gate to it. You see, but we've been taught duality, but not. It's, I don't know, it's very interesting. But anyway, back to the beginning. The dream, how to write my name, cupbearer. Okay, but it's a different word. And G-O-D. And actually, I'm going to tell you this translates to difference. Okay, forms of difference. And I'm going to tell you the craziest thing in some ways, God, Adam, and Eve, you see, this was all-inclusive, but difference, this is where the yin-yang comes in. Difference, draw that one real quick. You see, but it's within. It's within. You see, but it is one. It's all one. Everything is connected. I don't know. There's so much to tell.